Hey friends, welcome. I'm George. I'm a pro chef of 37 years, and this is Twi-Ingredient Tuesday. Today we're going to make lavash. This is the easiest introduction to making bread, and it is also a great way to get kids in the kitchen. It's not pita bread, although I guess you could substitute it for pita. It's not fermented, there's no yeast, and it's truly a two-ingredient recipe if you don't count the salt. The oldest record for lavash is around 600 BC in Armenia, but Turkey will argue that it was first created there. There's so many slight variations of this bread on every continent that it might be the unifier of all cultures. It's really simple to make, and all you need is salt, water, and flour. To make lavash bread, I'm going to use this flour. This is 00 flour from Italy, and I'm going to use it for two reasons. The first reason is because I really don't do well with wheat products, and for some mysterious reason, I can tolerate flour when it's grown and raised in Italy. The second reason why I'm using 00 flour is because it really gives a nice elasticity to the lavash bread. And if you've never had Greek loukoumades, they're like little balls of joy and happiness. I highly recommend when you make yours, you use 00 flour. There's a link to the video for that recipe at the end of this video. It's really easy because you start with a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 cup of flour to 1 cup of water, or around 250 milliliters. And to that, you add half a teaspoon or 2.5 milliliters of salt. That's all of it. This is crucial. Depending on your altitude and humidity, you may need to add a little more water. You want the consistency to be like kefir, a little thinner or just about how heavy cream pours out of a container. I let mine rest for about 5 minutes and whisk it gently, often, checking that there's no clumps. On high heat, bring a non-stick pan to about 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 90 degrees Celsius. Add a really yummy olive oil to the pan and watch it as the heat makes it become wavy or runny like water. This temperature is around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 degrees Celsius. You can make lavash with butter as well. You want to ladle enough into the pan to form a puddle in the center and spread it to the edges in a circle. Here is where practice makes perfect. Too thin and it will be crisp and hard to fold, but might make a nice side for, say, a cheese platter or dip. We're going for the consistency of pita bread or naan. We have to adjust the heat so that it bubbles and produces little dark spots on the bottom of the lavash. You want to do the same on the other side. Don't over crisp it. And that's it. I am really partial to adding feta cheese to the center of mine. What you add to the center of yours is only limited by your imagination. This makes for a really simple bread that's easy and fun to make. I don't, however, recommend you make it and refrigerate it in advance. It's best eaten fresh. Let me be at your service. I would love to answer your questions or feature your suggestions on a future episode of A Warehouse Chef. Cheers.